All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Top Line. It's your boy Chris, and yeah, I'm chilling on the couch, man. I'm not really in the studio because last night for the live stream, I just completely destroyed my studio trying to set things up for the live. So I got to go back down there and fix that, and I haven't done that yet. So I'm just kicking it right here, and telling y'all real quick, man, my opinions on the Lakers. Number 17th overall pick. There was some things like, okay, we're gonna keep it real here. He didn't flash for me like he was high on the draft board. Many thought that, many felt he was drafted about right where he should be. Um he don't flash, right? Like he don't flash. Like Jalen Hood-Schifino, like he's a good pick and roll player, right? He loved that mid range elbow, that mid range right around the elbow type shot. He can penetrate. He can penetrate the middle. Not the best stats, like not the best shooting. And to me, seeing where the Lakers struggled at, I was like, why would you get someone that struggles shooting? So I'm not gonna sit here and act like, I jumped out my skin when they got him, but I'm not mad at the pick. I'm not, because everyone had him right where they got him at on the board. Some had him a little higher. Some people had him at like 15. Lakers got him at 17. But this is what Rob Pelinka had to say. We saw again, just as a point of comparison, with a player like Austin Reeves when we drafted him. He wasn't a knockdown. He wasn't a knockdown shooter, but he is now. It's because he put in the work and the work with our staff, and I know that's something Jalen is committed to. It's a great point from Pelinka, that one that should resonate with Laker fans as they watch Reeves take major strides. So they're comparing Austin Reeves they're comparing Jalen to Austin Reeves, right? And that's a good comparison. On the surface, because we know I thought Austin Reeves was gonna be who he is, coming out of at the end of the day. No one thought Austin Reeves was gonna be this guy that he is now, and someone that I'm hoping be a starter next year for these Lakers. And they see the same thing. Now, one thing that me, I'm a big fan of guys that do the work, man. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, I work on it. I will see." All right. Now he say Jalen is one of those guys that's gonna work. Give me a guy that's going to work any day, and I'm going to take him because I know he can get better than he can get better, where a lot of players like to just rest on, I'm him. I'm that good anyway. So they don't put in that extra work. Everybody go to the gym and get up shots. That's what you're supposed to do. But are you working on a little thing? Like, a quick story. Question, you heard it. People would say you would see Kobe doing things like, I think Shaq was on, I think he was doing the NBA on TNT, and he was talking about how you will see Kobe over there just in the corner dribbling the ball, like no ball, actual ball, but he's like dribbling the air and he's doing things and moving. He done worked up a full sweat, and then you're like, yo, what are you doing, man? You don't even have a basketball. And then say that same move you'll see in the game. That's that very same move you will see in the game. So to me, if Jalen is one of those guys that's gonna put that level of work in, to get better. I'm not saying he's gonna be Kobe. I'm not. All right. There's no Kobe. All right. Let's get that straight out right now. Ain't no next Kobe. But if he's gonna put that level of work in, obviously it's not like they drafted somebody it's not like he was a second round projection and the Lakers got him and took him in the first. No, he was a projected to be right around where he's at. Where he was drafted at. Many boards had him a little higher than where the Lakers got him at. So I think they're hinging on his development. I think he's a player that's going to develop, that they're hoping to develop and gain a lot more rhythm as the game goes. But he's also a point guard. He's a point guard. He's a guy that can come out the pick and roll well. You hope to find someone that can kind of facilitate and kind of run run the offense. Especially you don't know, like they got a lot of guys that you just don't know about. You don't know what's gonna happen with D'Angelo Russell. You don't know what's gonna happen with Dennis Schroeder. All these are guys that are just like you gotta plug those holes and. Maybe it's time to find, start thinking about. I mean, ain't no time. It's definitely you definitely need to start thinking about the future and the future now. All right, so Rob Pling going to say, you think about the opportunity to pair two young guards together like Austin Reeves and Jalen Hood-Schifino. People would say, is Austin a point guard, a two guard? Well, he's an on the ball guard. He can make plays with the ball in his hand. And I would say the same thing about Jalen. It's interesting because we can say what we want, but I don't think the Lakers have really missed horribly on a draft, right? Like they've been doing pretty well drafting. Even Max Christie, I know you didn't see much of him, and I wasn't a big fan of that one. I was like, who? What? But when you watch, you like, oh, I see the potential. I see what he could be. I see him playing a major role. I see him playing a major role come this year with the Lakers. The Lakers, I feel like they're building with youth. They don't need to go out and try to go get the hot guy on the market. You don't need that. You don't need that. You need to start building some young guys that can, with some passion, that could come in, decide to be there and get to work. You know what I'm saying? And start thinking about the future. Yeah, LeBron James is LeBron James, and this is year 21. That window is getting smaller and smaller by the day. Anthony Davis, he's Anthony Davis. He gonna give you some. He can give you some good defense. Never gonna question that. And he may be on offense at times, but at the same time, you got to start. I like what they're doing. You look at Max Christie, like him. Jalen, I like him. Don't love the pick, but I like it. Austin Reeves. Hopefully they keep Austin Reeves and Humero, what the guy name is. So yeah, you got your veteran leadership, but it's time to start ushering in some of these younger guys, man. It's time to start ushering these younger guys in and give them a shot, man, and really start working on player development. And then you got, and then I'm gonna do another video on the pig. I think everybody excited about. I'm gonna do that video a little later. I want to deep dive into his stats and stuff and learn a little bit more about him. But it's gonna be interesting how all this plays out. But I like the pick. I don't love it, but I like the pick. I think it's a good pick. I like this one. I like this one for the Lakers. So with that being said, guys, please like, come subscribe to the channel. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And until next time, you guys be great, man.